Okay, so this is an optional part to the dish as well. I have some Lancashire cheese which I've just grated quite coarsely. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to make it up into small balls, and they're going to sit in the centre of our arancini, and hopefully they're going to give it a little bit of a soft cheesy centre when you cut into the middle, which will be quite a nice contrast to the rice and the rest of the ingredients that are in there. So one for each arancini. So I'm just going to force them together just to make them into a little sort of cheesy ball, if you like. Okay, and here's a couple that I've made earlier, so I've got enough there for my particular dish. And all I do is I take the cooled risotto and I'm just going to put them into the centre of a piece. Now these pieces of risotto, or the arancini, they don't all need to be virtually exactly the same size, for the obvious reasons that we've talked about in the past, for portion control and for making sure that everybody's got exactly the same size really ingredients. Okay, so you could weigh these out before you started to boil them if you wanted, which would make it obviously more accurate. But hopefully, if you're any good with your eye, or making sure all things are the same by eye, you should be able to put them together and they should all be about the same size. These are 3 that I just did earlier on, and that'll be enough for the particular dish, because if you remember I said it's an amuse-bouche dish. So an amuse-bouche is something that you have before your starter of the meal. So it's just like a sort of taster to get you going really just before the meal. So probably one of those will be enough for a